This is the WWE's Saturday Night's Main Event July 12, 2025 full show results video which takes place at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. The show started with a match between Randy Orton vs. Drew McIntyre. Orton sends McIntyre out with a clothesline, then he follows him out and we get the first tease of Paul getting involved. Instead, McIntyre takes over with a couple back body drops onto the announcer's desk. McIntyre's still in control coming back from it, targeting the back. Orton fights back but McIntyre avoids the power slam, but he gets it on a second attempt. Then he follows him out and gives him a receipt for the earlier back body drops on the announce table. They cut outside and Paul and Jelly Roll are in each other's face, then Paul pushes him 3 times before Jelly Roll finally returns fire, putting Paul on his ass. McIntyre starts yelling at Jelly Roll about it and invites him to get in the ring to fight him there. McIntyre goes back to pick Orton up and immediately gets hit with an RKO, and Orton won the match by pinfall. While Orton was celebrating the win, Paul attacked him. Jelly Roll watched briefly before deciding to get in the ring to do something about it again. Paul went for the big right hand but Jelly Roll blocked it and punched him out. Jelly Roll bent down to check on Orton and McIntyre came out of nowhere with a claymore and laid him out. Big D started screaming at him while he was laid out dead, telling him this is what happens when you get involved. Both general managers from Raw and SmackDown rushed down all pissed at McIntyre. Orton got up and was devastated about what happened, telling Jelly Roll how sorry he was. Jade Cargle out in the crowd, while showing Cargle, she gets blasted from behind and it's Naomi. The sneak attack doesn't go on long before WWE personnel rush out to stop it. Cargle recovers quick and just starts manhandling Naomi and she's the one needing to be held back now. Naomi suddenly jumps from the announce table and takes everyone down. They separate the two again and Jade gets in the ring to pace around, then Aldous grabs a mic and says that's enough. He had a feeling they couldn't wait until tomorrow so he made an arrangement. So he found a special guest referee. Bianca Belair is back and she walks out talking and commentary wonders whose side she will be on. Then we saw a match between Solo Sakoa vs. Jimmy Uso. Jimmy takes Sakoa to the outside and his MFTs help him up. He's pissed about it, yelling for them to get off him before he heads back to the ring. Sakoa makes a comeback and tries for the spike. Jimmy avoids it, super kick, going up for the splash. The MFTs look on, considering getting involved and they do so by helping Solo out of the ring. So Jimmy does a corkscrew off the top onto the entire group. Back in the ring, Jimmy trying to pile on but Tala Tonga there with the distraction. Solo rolls Big Jim up and Tala uses his giant leg to keep him in place to seal it for the bad guys, and the result of this match was Solo Sakoa defeated Jimmy Uso by pinfall. The post-match beatdown was inevitable, they hold up Jimmy for the spike. As he holds the title up, Jacob Fatu's music hits and he comes rushing down to get involved and he cleans house as expected. They set up for another patented Fatu stare down, this one with the new guy Tala. Fatu attacks but he gets laid out with a big boot. When Tala rushes HM, he pulls the rope down and then hits a suicide dive on the group, so he ended up just fine and ahead anyway. We see Orton apologizing to Jelly once again, saying he knew better than to have him out there. I put my man in harm's way, it's as simple as that, he told Kathy Kelly. Jelly Roll said he doesn't want to hear that, he's a grown man. They think he's soft, he says, he wants payback, he wants them both anywhere and anytime and Orton says they should do it at SummerSlam. The next match happened between Seth Rollins vs. LA Knight. Knight takes the edge early, going to the outside and delighting the fans by throwing Rollins' head into the announce table multiple times. Rollins has the advantage coming back from it while fans chant for his opponent. Rollins up in the corner, Knight trying to jump him there and Seth slips out, carrying him all the way to the other side for the buckle bomb. Rollins followed up with a springboard senton and he tried to go the other way and Seth made like he hurt his knee when he landed. Rollins speaking with Heyman and the referee not allowing Knight to do anything. The ringside doctor comes over to talk to the ref before getting in the ring. Knight just pacing while they are speaking, then suddenly, the doctor leaves the ring and Knight hits a BFT on Rollins. He instantly pins him, and defeated Seth Rollins by pinfall. Then we saw NXT superstar Blake Monroe in the arena. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Gunther vs. Goldberg for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. They're just trading shots, we see Goldberg's knee is bad and Gunther targets it. Finally, he set up for a spear and Gunther moved out of the way just in time for the referee to take the bump. Gunther attacked the knee immediately, then he ripped the knee brace off and paraded it around like a trophy. Gunther goes to the outside to talk to Goldberg's son, Gage, and the champ actually pushes him. He jumps the barricade but security quickly grabs him and takes him away. Slowly back in the ring and look who is up and hits the spear, and he does the jump up despite the knee and calls for the jackhammer. His knee is hurt bad, he can't cover yet, a new referee runs in, and Gunther still kicks out. Goldberg can't even stand back up, his knee buckles, and Gunther sees this and grabs a sleeper hold. The challenger tries to fight back but he's fading fast, he breaks the hold, rolling over to his ass, trying to get up. He fades, they roll back, and he's out, and Gunther defeated Goldberg via submission, and retains the World Heavyweight Championship. Post-match, the ring is filled with all his friends and family and he says thank you to everyone. He tells the fans he loves them and couldn't have done it without them, and he wasn't done talking but they ran out of time, and the show goes off the air. How much you would rate today's show, tell me in the comments, and thanks for watching.